Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today is a big one. I'm very excited. I can't wait to get on with the video. This is the Ultimate World Cup Tournament bracket draft thing for Beatles singles, all 22 of them. I believe UK singles, there might be more. I've probably just made that up. I think there's 22 and I think I've got them all down here. And I've added in now and then Fraserbird just to make the numbers up, just because we're shorter players basically. We're shorter teams, so we had to make it up. How it's going to work is this: all 24 teams, yeah, they are teams, not songs, they are teams, and the team will win this if they win my tournament. Two go through from each group into a knockout phase. That's this here down below. This mess makeshift thing. We're going to work it out as we go along. We're going to draw the groups right now. By the way, check out please Andrew Dixon. You all know Andrew. If you're into like the music scene, music YouTube scene, I'm sure you'll be very aware of Andrew Dixon. He's very good at these kind of videos, and this is exactly where I got the inspiration for this. So go and check Andrew out. I'll link him down below. Right, it's a big one. We're going to start top to bottom. Love me do, and P.S. I love you. In group H. This is the best part of the video because it's just really, really fun. Right, please please me, and P.S. I love you. In group H, the final group of the day. From me to you, and thank you, girl. Obviously, we have got the A and the B side today, so technically they are a team. Really, they're like a duo. Group E, I'm not making this up. No point me showing you. Group E from me to you, and thank you, girl, the first team in Group E. She loves you, and I'll get you. I'll get you, by the way. Group C, interesting, and that's going straight in there. Please do, by the way, whilst I just get on with this draw, I'm going to put this on here. Wait there. While I get on with the draw, let me know in the comments right now. Leave a comment. Just what do you want to see on the Group G, by the way? What do you want to see on this channel? Because I'm very happy doing these. I love the chilled out videos. No one's taking it too serious. As the Group F, that's the kind of vibe I'm kind of going for with this. People are just so boring. I'm not saying I'm not boring. I'm definitely boring. But if I'm doing something like this, I feel like, by the way, Hard Day's Night in Group A, I feel like I wouldn't be as boring if I was just sat there going, my favourite song is this, you know what I mean? I Feel Fine, She's a Woman. By the way, that's in Group B, I'm not particularly, like, seeding it. I couldn't really work out a way to seed it. I'm just going to go down the list. Ticket to Ride in Group... I've missed one out, shit. Hold on. Wait there, what have I missed? Done that. Please Please Me's in there. No, it's not in there. Right, well, Please Please Me's in Group D. Just technicalities. Don't really matter for now. Right, these all go back into the trophy, and we're going on with a second. This is where it starts getting a bit interesting, because you can see some of your ties. Right, and we got two, Ticket to Ride number 9. That is going to be in Group D. Group D, so it comes up against Please Please Me and Ask Me Why. Interesting. Yes, it is, by the way. It's a really good B-side. I really love it. Help and I'm Down is in Group C. Interesting. It goes in there with She Loves You and I'll Get You. That's a really good tie for the A side. I think that's a really feisty tie right there. We Can Work It Out and Day Tripper, one of the biggest ones on here. I mean, what a hit! Wow. By the way, I'm getting excited. I'm so excited at my own game. They're in there with Hard Day's Night. Massive. They're probably one of the favs, I've got to say. Paperback Writer and Rain, talking about favs in Group G. They probably are the fav going in, I reckon. I don't know what. Actually, maybe not. I don't know. They're definitely up there. Probably like a 2-to-1 fav. Joint. Group G for Paperback Writer and Rain. Eleanor Rigby and, of course, Yellow Submarine is in Group B. Okay. I wonder how far that'll go, because that's kind of a different. Because are they the most famous songs in a combined? Maybe Hey Jude Revolution. I don't know, it's really interesting. Next, we've got Penny Lane and Strawberry Fields, and that goes into Group E. Interesting there. Group E, for me, straight away. It's a definite fav for that group. All You Need Is Love, Baby You're a Rich Man in Group F. Let me just copy that one in. Group F. And have we got one more left? We have. And is that I'm the Walrus, I believe? Yes, and Hello Goodbye in Group H. And there's your second ties. This is so exciting. What? I swear that just said Group H. Oh. I think what happened here was I put that in. I put it back in there, and then I've pulled it back out. And hold on. Yeah, what am I doing? I'm on the last day. Forget that. That's not in there. I think I put Group H back in the trophy. Is the only problem. Anyway, technical difficulty. I'm not rigging this in favour of anyone. Please do follow a team. By the way, I'm gonna follow. Who should I follow? I'm a big fan of. I'm Down. No, I'm gonna go with She Loves You and I'll Get You. Really, two nice songs there. And the final 8 we're gonna draft in. We're starting with I'm completely lost here. We're starting there, aren't we? I'm not sure what's happened. I think I've put one in a different one. However, I'm just going to put Hello Goodbye and I'm the Walrus in Group G because it's all that's left. And I've just pulled Group H out of there. So who makes the rules up? I think I've just messed up, to be honest. Again, Lady Madonna at the Inner Light. This is the third and final round of draws. This is an interesting one. I'm not sure these are one of my favs to go through, but they're in Group F. That's an interesting... I need to make this bigger, don't I? Because obviously there's 2 songs in each one, so it's quite hard to see. Bear with me. It's no expense to spare on this channel. I bloody love it. Right, next we've got Hey Jude Revolution. Arguably the fav, I would say, overall. And they're in Group E. I can't tell my E's and my F's. They're in Group E. In there with Penny Lane. In there with Strawberry Fields Forever. That's huge. They need to Get Back, Don't Let Me Down. Some people's fav, you got to say, in Group C. 2 massive songs. And some nice ties coming up. John and Yoko, Old Brown Shoe in Group G. I'm just trying to kind of whiz through this because I want to get onto talking about the actual songs itself. Something Come Together. Guys, can we just talk? Is it a fav? Probably. Group H. I think I've said every song's every pair's a fav by now. There's about 5 that I'm reckoning are up there. Do you know what I mean? And then Let It Be. What was the B side of Let It Be? Hold on. You Know My Name. Look at the Number. I should have really had that in the bank, but I didn't. Group D. That's in. Yeah, right. See, it's just so unfinished. I just love it. Someone commented the other day saying, your videos would be really good if you were more organised. I entirely agree. Group B for Now and Then. These are coming in as singles. These are single duos. Remember like the Fortnite when you used to go in on your own against 2s? This is what they're doing right now. I completely agree. Group B, by the way. These videos would be better if they were more organised, but they'd also be less fun for me to film, so you get in this, unfortunately. And Free as a Bird comes in Group A, and that's the draw done, and finally I can put these bloody piece of paper away. These things caused me more... They're off on the floor. They caused me more stress than good, them things. And we're on to the good bit, the actual whittling down of this tournament. A Hard Day's Night, things we said today, immediately can I just wipe out Free as a Bird? Because you kind of put in there as like a placeholder, really, and I think them 2 go through. Which one's better, though? I think on the whole, you've got to say, We Can Work It Out and Day Tripper are better combined. It's about combine this, isn't it? And we're going to make that colour there. Right, just ignore that. It's XL being XL. That's number 1, that's number 2. I Feel Fine, She's a Woman. Yellow Submarine, Eleanor Rigby. I think on the balance of... It's tough. It is tough. I think on the balance, I'm actually going to go with I Feel Fine as number 1. I think it's a great song. Eleanor Rigby's probably the best song of the 4, but in terms of the worst song of the 4, I reckon it is Yellow Submarine. I really like She's a Woman. It's a charming B-side. Paul McCartney, obviously, sings that one. Really great voice. I don't give... I really like it. The guitar's quite good. Bum, bum, I really like that song. Quite charming. And that comes in as the number 1 there. Group C, She Loves You, I'll Get You. Help, I'm Down. Get Back, Don't Let Me Down. Wow. Instinctively, Get Back, Don't Let Me Down is number 1. Great pairing. Then you're between 2 here. I think the best song out of the 4 is Help. I think the worst song out of the 4 is probably I'm Down, which don't really help. I think I've got to go with Help. I'll get you in the end. Yes, I will. I don't know. I'm going to go Help and I'm Down. Just. My favourite one's out. I'm trying to do it like objective, like the best. My favourites are out. Oh well. Group D. Please Please Me, Ask Me Why. Ticket to Ride, yes it is. That's definitely going through. Let It Be, You Know Man. That's tough. They're definitely winning. They're definitely winning. I'm actually going to put... I'm not a big fan of Ask Me Why, to be honest with you. Please Please Me... It's between Please Please Me and Let It Be. And I'm going to put that through, actually. I'm not a big fan of You Know My Name, Look Up the Number, at all. Don't really do it for me. But anyway, let's just move on. I don't think we should really be arguing at this point between what we put through. Hey Jude Revolution... That's... What a draw, can I just say? I mean, love me doing P.S. I Love You. Sorry, guys. You've been absolutely... battered there with that draw, unfortunately. Do you know what I think's the correct answer? For me, personally, I'm going there. Just. I think both of these will go far in this tournament. Just. Lady Madonna, Inner Light is better than All You Need Is Love, so that's... All You Need Is Love's coming third there. And I'm going to go with Can't Buy Me Love and You Can't Do That in the 1. You Can't Do That. What a B-side that is, can I just say? And I'm going to go... I'm going to go there. The Inner Light's just somehow getting through in second. Group G, I Want to Hold Your Hand, This Boy. For me, he's coming in number 1. What a great... Actually, didn't even realise This Boy was on there. What a great B-side that is. And obviously, I Want to Hold Your Hand is a belting song. One of the most famous they've done, really. also is Hello Goodbye, also is I'm the Walrus. Hence why I'm going to put that through as well. But the team in third place there in Ballad of John and Yoko and Old Brown Shoe are two. Actually, my dad loves both of them songs, so I could see why you'd put them through. But for me, I'm going with the latter two. Group H, finally, Love Me Do, P.S. I Love You. Jesus Christ, I know which two are going through. It's just which order you want to put them in, and the answer's probably Something Come Together, isn't it? In the one there. I mean, I love Rain and I love Paperback Writer, and they do get in as two there. Now to work out this draw, I don't know how I'm going to do this right. So I'm going to go first versus. Is that how you do it? First versus no, because then they're going to draw each other next. Yeah, that's right. Is that right? Is that how you do it? Yeah, I'm going to mix. I'm going to go like this. First from Group A plays second from Group E, and I'm just going to go down like that. That's how I'm going to do it. If you've got a problem, take it up with my admin, which is any fake email. Bear with me. So yeah, please do let me know your thoughts on kind of the concept of this. Andrew Dixon's the guy, by the way. Andrew Dixon is like just great at content, and he kind of got me into doing this. So thank you, mate. Actually, I briefly saw Andrew. Oh wait, I've done it wrong. I briefly saw Andrew Dixon at I think I saw him anyway at Noel Gallagher in Halifax. So if you're there, let me know. And then we're on to the other side of the draw, which is second. I want second place from Group A takes on first place from Group E. Right, this is all going well. I'm surprised by how well this is going. I actually reckon something's gone wrong, and I've not noticed, which is going to be unfortunate. Like the last one, I've done one of these for Oasis. Also, talking and doing this at the same time ain't very good. I did one last week for Oasis, and I put Supersonic in there twice. So the final was almost Supersonic versus itself. That was an event. Right, we're on to it. Here we go. Let's just get on with this, and we can be over for, let's say, 5 o'clock. I've got 7 minutes left. We can work it out. Day Tripper loses for me here to Penny Lane Strawberry Fields. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. What do you disagree with? But that's I'd say, pretty straightforward one for me. Second place, by the way, wins. I told you the second place of Group E would go well. That's a group of death. It really is. Unfortunate for Love Me Do. Love Me Do and P.S. I Love You came in there, conceded 3 in the first 10. Like, nah, let's pat this in, lads. Call it a day. I Feel Fine, She's a Woman versus Lady Madonna. I'm going to be so controversial, and I'm going with I Feel Fine and She's a Woman in here. I think Lady Madonna's maybe the best song on here, but I love I Feel Fine. She's a Woman's a decent B-side. I'm happy to put that there. There we go. Get Back, Don't Let Me Down. Good hell. This is where we start getting some ties. My answer's Get Back, Don't Let Me Down. Don't tell me I'm wrong, because I'll come back to it and I'll bloody change my mind. The more I look at that, the more I'm changing my mind. I think Hello Goodbye is the 4th best song on there. And I think Don't Let Me Down's arguably number 1. That's my case for it, okay. Ticket to Ride, Yes It Is versus Paperback Writer and Rain. I think, again, the best song on there is Ticket to Ride, in fact. However, I'm off with the other one because, as a pair, Paperback Writer and Rain, great. I actually think the songs are very... It's almost like a mood single, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Like they both carry kind of a certain mood, a certain genre. You feel a certain thing after listening to both of them songs. It's quite similar. You could say both of them songs in a good way. Of course, in a good way. And I loved kind of the music video as well at the time. The look, it's just great. What a great single that was. On to the other side of the draw now, into Hard Day's Night, Things... Let me just do that. Things We Said Today, and Hey Jude Revolution. I'm sorry, Hard Day's Night. One of the best songs on here, but I've got to go with Hey Jude and Revolution going through as the winners of their group, which was group... No one's bothered, really. It doesn't really matter. Yellow Submarine, Eleanor Rigby. Eleanor Rigby's probably carrying... The back's probably hurting here. And Can't Buy Me Love, You Can't Do That. And I'm going to be, again, probably quite controversial and go with Can't Buy Me Love, You Can't Do That. The 2 first place of the groups meeting in the next round. Did we get that over here? No, we didn't. Two first places went out. In the Oasis one, I think all the first places went through into the next round as well, which is interesting. Help, I'm Down. This is a tough one. Help, I'm Down. I Want to Hold Your Hand, This Boy. Do you know what I'm going to go for here? Again, I've said this a few times, but I think it's true again. I think Help's the best song of the 4. But I'm going with these two as a single. I want you to remember, as a pair, let's take an average here. I think they're better. This Boy's such an underrated tune, in my opinion. One of the most underrated they ever did. Then we're on to Please Please Me, Ask Me Why, and Something Come Together. That's going to go through. With a slight nod to Please Please Me. Great song. One of the best early songs they did. Probably the best. Certainly the best on the album. But I'm putting Something and Come Together, which leaves us with 4 first-place teams going through 6 out of the 8 first teams in the quarter. Is this the quarterfinals? It is, isn't it? Right. 6 out of the 8 are first places, in the groups. This is interesting. Instinctively here, and again, I come back to this Group E. I told you it'd be a group of death. I told you they'd go far, and are they both still in it? Yeah, they are. So that's where that was from. They're both still in it. They could both meet later in the draw. Has that ever happened? Because I think I've done this a bit skew-whiff, but imagine that. The same... Oh my god, yeah. Shit, the same group could meet each other in the final. We don't know how it's going to play out. Let's see. Leave a comment. Leave a like, by the way. If you're down there now, if you're just scrolling down there, leave a like on the channel. It tells me I'm doing something right, and subscribe so I can do more of these. Lets me know I'm doing something well. I'm enjoying this. I really am. This is chaos. I love this vid. Penny Lane, Strawberry Fields versus I Feel Fine, She's a Woman. Wow. Massive. I think She's a Woman's the 4th best. I'd probably say Strawberry Fields the best. And I'd probably say Penny Lane's the 3rd best, which means that goes through. And I'm not entirely annoyed at all. A 2nd place team is into the semis, guys. Oh my god, Get Back, Don't Let Me Down, Paperback Writer, Rain. That's a tie. What would you go for here? Let's think about, let's order these songs. The best song for me there is Don't Let Me Down. Probably the weakest song, maybe Rain. And I mean, that is harsh to say that's weak. It's not at all, but they're all great. I'm going to have to come back to it. I'm sorry, I've got to be that guy and make come back to that. Hey Jude Revolution, Can't Buy Me Love, You Can't Do That. I'm off Hey Jude Revolution with a very generous nod to You Can't Do That. I love that song. And obviously Can't Buy Me Love's a great song as well in its own right, but that goes through. It has to go through, doesn't it? And we're seeing a bit of a match-up here. These two have played each other in the group. It was 1-1. Well, no, it was 2-1 to them. Can they get revenge in the final? Perhaps, if they both go through the semis. I Want to Hold Your Hand, This Boy. Something Come Together. I think This Boy, a really valiant effort from This Boy as a B-side here, carrying, I'd probably say, actually, probably for me a better song than I Want to Hold Your Hand. I really love it. But it does come to an end for me here with Come Together and Something. What a tie that is in the semis. Let me know if you're agreeing with me so far. I'd love to know, like, maybe I could do a live one of these. That would be really cool, wouldn't it? Because then we could kind of go back and forth. Get Back, Don't Let Me Down, Paperback Writer. It's a toss-up. Do you know what I'm going for? I'm going for this. For what I mentioned earlier, I love the genre, and I love how both of them sound very similar. You could listen to them after each other and be like, that was almost an experience, if you know what I mean. As a collective, again, I love the music video. I love the look at the time. That's my favourite Beatles, that year. Kind of maybe a year either side of that as well. That's when I just loved the band, everything about them. So I'm going with them just. And we've got a matchup from 2 second-place teams. Who did Paperback Writer and Rain lose to in the group? Let me just find this real quick. Something and Come Together. This is unbelievable. Oh my god, this is entertainment value right there. By the way, the trophy, the winner, has their eyes on that right now. Just hear me out. Group E, both teams from Group E are in the semis, in opposite sides of the draw, and both teams from Group H are in the semis on the opposite side of the draw. Are you not entertained? Oh my god. Right, where do you even go from here? Right, Penny Lane, Strawberry Fields versus Paperback Writer and Rain. The best song here is Strawberry Fields. Oh my god, I think that's the answer. I think it's the answer. I don't know. Are we gonna get a replay of Group E? Yeah, Hey Jude Revolution. Let's think about this. I don't know. Might have to flip a coin. It's gone to penalties. I've got to flip a coin. I think you could flip a coin for all 4 of these. I really think you could. Do you want my answer? I'll give you 2. I'm going to give you 2 outcomes for this video. My 2 outcomes are my favourites and the best. If I was doing the best, Penny Lane goes through. I'll do it here with Hey Jude, with Something and Come Together. Best. My favourite would actually be the exact opposite. I'd probably go there. I love Hey Jude. I think that's probably why. And Revolution's a killer song. I think Lennon absolutely, obviously, murders that song. It's unbelievable. But I do love Something, arguably George's best. Probably is George's best, actually. So I've got 2 different outcomes here. Again, if this is my best, I'm going... No, what was it? Yeah. Best, that wins. Okay? Favourite. I'd probably go there. But then again, like, I'm happy saying that win. I'm actually going to conclude, yeah, that wins. Because It's not like they aren't my favourite songs. Something's an amazing song. Come Together's great. Two great songs off a brilliant, well, at a brilliant time of music, really, generally, and certainly with the Beatles. Something and Come Together, I think you can make the strongest argument for being the best Beatles single. A and B side as a combined, well, first side, and I mean, there's some double A sides in here, I guess, but you know what I'm trying to say. I think that's the answer. I'm going to go for lock in Something Come Together. You win the coveted trophy. I'm going to leave it there. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments. My throat's hurting. I'm going to get off. Check this video out here. I've reacted to the NME's top 188 Beatles songs. It's really bad, so go and watch it. It's terrible. There's some awful shouts. Let me know if you're enjoying the channel. Leave a subscribe and a like down below and a comment. What do you think? See you later, guys. Cheers. Thank you.